B. They're going to launch the Transcendence out and attack.
Wow, and Danya pops attack visor as well. They're going in and kills again for Poland. Just steamrolling over the Netherlands yet more. Facility tries to stand his ground. Smartly doesn't use his ultimate. He knows Boy can get with this pulse bomb here once the Transcendence is done. Netherlands going in. There's
gets a nice one.
He gets Morty and Jonah with that. Oh man, Madboy just tearing it up. And Poland, man, I did not expect these guys to come out looking so strong in their first attack round. They've got a lot of Ascendants actually. They need to use this. Poland going in. They run into the sound barrier of the Netherlands. And Crusade already with a kill on the tank here. Too easy. Casual pulse bomb. He can use it anytime. May not even need it. Probably just going to throw it in for fun there. Tanya pulls out the Dragon Blade, but it doesn't matter. His whole team's dead, and it looks like Netherlands going to hold right here.
Yeah, they are just going to hold with 54 meters towards point C. So they make a concerted effort, but Netherlands, Poland needs to win this fight at an ult disadvantage. And Too Easy takes out Danya immediately.
That's pretty disastrous for Poland as Facility pulls out the Dragon Blade too, looking for that kill onto Cetrox. Nearly has him. He's so low. There's the kill. Crusade picking that one up. And Poland again just kind of streaming one by one onto the point. It's a delay, but they need to actually win a fight here, and it doesn't look like it's happening.
Too Easy has been such a huge difference maker for the Netherlands in this map so far. Gets all of the crucial initial picks, and that's going to lead to this cart eventually getting to its payload home. Ulting Winston from Cetrox isn't going to be able to do any true damage.
Not a whole lot.
We'll back off until the Primal Rage ends. And now it's time for the Dragon Blade.
Oh, dude, there's no defense at all for the members of Poland on the point. And Netherlands up to 99%. They are going to take the map. And that is going to be that for Lijiang Tower.
Yeah, it is. And you know, Doa, that was another instance where we really see Netherlands having a good ult economy.
Just, you know, do a couple eco pushes, poke in a little bit, don't
Too Easy!
And then Too Easy gets 2 kills with the pulse bomb. Oh man, Netherlands just storming in.
That is such an insane opener. Even though Too Easy dies, Facility here with the tack visor going to get healed up within the Transcendence. And it looks like Netherlands going to have a pretty speed boost onto the point as fast as possible, but they're going to get jumped on.
That's
and Facility.
Ooh, wow, triple kill with the dash. Are you serious? What a shift button.
The moon works.
I've never had to yell that before.
Well, I'm glad you had the opportunity here today, though.
Me too. Danya coming in, trying to stay alive. He's got Wraith form, but they take him out so quickly. I mean, the idea with this Reaper is...
And they're not going to have the movement abilities.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's it. Shlabaisos pops the Transcendence to live through the Pulse Bomb. Dante coming in from the side. They're trying to get to that point. There's the EMP. Tank does go down. And that should be it for Netherlands. Oh, he hacks him right after the leap. So Primal Rage will actually get them to the point to force overtime, but can they win the fight?
Moth actually picks up Forte with the kill on the point, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Moth trying to get in there.
Where's my crater?
Will be shut down immediately by a pulse bomb on the D-suit. Desperation sound barrier, and the Widowmaker sees her, she dies. So as long as you're playing around the front line and making this very slow push, it's very difficult to play on her right now. And
you got to back off if you're tracer there.
So close to dying.
Yeah.
Still wants it.
All right. Sees where everybody is. Madboy being very, very careful here, so it's all right. Time to shoot somebody else. A lot of damage onto that Diva. Nice shot onto Madboy. Ooh, gets a couple of them. Gets that mech as well. 5 starting things off. Transcendence for both teams. It's Disco Fever. Self-destruct coming in. No kills for Netherlands. They're going to kind of pick apart Poland here. Dives very deep. There's the sound barrier. Kills coming in. So it looks like this might be the end of the match right here as Facility cuts down Poland's hopes of winning a single map in this series. They're going to try to delay as long as they can. They've got Cetrox with that Primal Rage, but it's not going to last forever.
And catch anyone off guard. And I think, you know, you're going to get close to that Hanzo ultimate soon. Zunba working towards that Graviton. They have a lot of ultimates to work with right now as well. You have the Earth Shatter. See if that can come into play. And here comes the Graviton Surge. It's going to be 3 kills. Make it 4, 5, almost all 6. Yep, Icky, he'll stand there. He'll drop. That'll be a team-wide in face with that Rhine shield to lead the charge.
There's been no answer to this Hanzo so far. It's how easy is it? The Widowmaker, they're sitting on the low ground, actually switch towards the Tracer, should I say, for Icky. Now Flower is at his volition just to get tons of free damage to the top side. Blighted Grenade frantically thrown at the rest of Austria to keep them alive through the grab, but it wasn't enough healing. What's if it's purple? The Earth Shatter is just the icing on the cake now. Icky walks headfirst into an arrow from Flower. This is filthy.
And every try and apply a little pressure with the rest of his squad.
Yeah, I mean, importantly, pressure on Mano. He's had a little bit too much freedom here. What7's got up, and the Graviton is going to be a 3-man pulse bomb from Saviolvi. Pretty comfortable there. Kabaji wasn't even in a position to get involved in that fight. He managed Zumba's going to back away. He's about half on the grab, and now Austria having to place himself on the point to try and fight this one out. Zumba's going to get the nano boost there. He communicated that it was fully charged, so the damage was going to be a factor. The grab comes in, but no, Austria can't capitalize on it because Saviolvi takes down Kabaji before he can get those shots in.
Well, you know, South Korea is winning those other team fights over by the choke, and they're
or Kabaji didn't realize or wasn't able to respond quickly enough there to put himself in that invulnerable state.
And this is going to be trouble for Austria because you do have the Graviton Surge ready for South Korea, and you have the Junkrat Tire as well. It's going to be a Death Blossom comes in from Kabaji and actually takes out Rujehong in Flower's ultimate ability as well. But Zumba and the rest of South Korea, they clean up Austria, and that should be map number 1.
All done and dusted there, pretty from that position. You can get around behind Flower where he is. That's the Graviton. Kabaji trying to get to the back line now, but Saviolvi, it's a quick double with the Pulse Bomb, and Rujehong is going to be there to help clean up, and that is a macabre scene. So they've identified something that gives them pause for thought, but it's a huge Earth Shatter. Oh, it's carnage! Manu with the charge in. The Fire Strike clean up Uber Bingo, and Sensonics was just left on his own there. Maybe a sound barrier, but this could all be done. It's going to be the grab coming in. Earth Shatter trying to get behind the shield. He did manage to do it actually. Uber Bingo was laying on the ground. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far as Manu got very close to Kabaji.
Yeah, now you have Austria getting on the point here. Toby just going to run right through the Ryan shield. He's going to be able to take out Wat7. You see the bar going down pretty quick. Everybody dead on Austria.
But it is the getaway plan, and Manu knows exactly what he's doing.
And they just back off a little bit when the EMP comes in. They're able to sustain through it. Flower able to demech Diva, and they push right on in. It'll be attacked by as they're coming in. There goes Sombra. South Korea on the point, getting very close to taking point B. It'll be a contest from Kabaji. The sound barrier comes in for South Korea. They should be able to hold on and take this.
And it's about stalling for as long as they can. Graviton Surge being used, Flower with 3. They're behind the wall, of course, was Iki hiding up when he actually used that shield itself. Iki finds Flower, though. That's what Austria are trying to do with the Widowmaker, to pick off the Junkrat. But here, it might not win them the fight. Zumba's going to get nano boosted here. He's got a Graviton if he requires it. And South Korea won't be stopped here.
Yeah, it'll be kills coming in from South Korea. I thought that fight actually may have gone Austria's way at the beginning. South Korea just too strong. You see the nano boost coming in. The Graviton there, he's only able to get 1 kill with it, but it just pushes him so far back. That's where you really miss the Diva to have that defense matrix push on through. And see Zumba, he's actually going to pop his Graviton. It'll be 3 players stuck inside it. They all fall. And now you think South Korea, they do such a good job at extending these fights. It's a full team life in favor of I mean, Iggy gets a pick there on Widow now. Going back to the trusted Widowmaker pick as he's able to take out Saviolvi, and it's going to be an Earth Shatter. And you just turn your head as soon as you saw that happen. It's not going to go well for Austria here as the player is just trying to walk into the choke, getting caught up inside of it.
You can see Flower there as well, dealing with the flankers in the backline. Not normally the job of the Junkrat, but this time he's taken it upon his shoulders with aplomb. He has a Riptire ready, and this is going to be the explosive finale to this match that we all expect. You can see Kabaji doesn't even want to come forward. It's a zoning Riptire, and it actually does.
Get onto the cart right now from Turkey.
Vulnerable Zenyatta doesn't get stuck, gets killed anyway. Surefour with the crucial kill onto Nikto. That's 1 support down. Here comes the sound barrier for Canada as they try to finish off this defense, and it looks like they will do it in style.
That's one of those opportunities, Doa, that if you are Canada, you are happy with giving up a little room on the payload because it makes your defense so ironclad at the end of the card, the threat that he's presenting. And here we go, Agilities has that Dragon Blade.
Edwin going in way too early and paying for it. Agility's in the back line now with the Dragon Blade. Transcendence comes out, but there's already been 2 kills on the side of Canada. Make that 3, make it more even. And nice reflect from Agilities. Putting the icing on the cake, and that payload is moving nearly. Agilities trying to carve apart Canada, but Yaga gets the kill instead. Surefour, maybe a Deadeye kill. Ooh, gets 1. Yaga taken down. Got some good damage with the other shots as well. There we go. Nice flashbang. That's what they're going to do. There's the dive going deep. Mangachu going to protect his teammates. Early kills on both supports on the side of Turkey, and this is a great start for Canada right off the bat. Rolf does get taken out by Yaga, but looks like Canada should have enough here.
He's trying to gun down Hex. He's the last member of his team on that point, and now the control percentage rapidly moving up.
Yep, maybe a last-ditch defense. I don't know if anyone from Turkey can get there.
Didn't really do them any favors. Now going to go ahead and use that sound barrier.
All right, this is looking a little bit better for Canada. Gives Agilities a chance to get back there with the Dragon Blade. Now gets 1 kill, opens the door for Canada to be a bit more aggressive. and it looks like the push for Turkey is probably going to stop right here. Yeah, it will. It will at some point, as soon as they can take down Hex. There we go. All right,
Yago there on the side and immediately getting bounced on by XQC.
Oh,
and
there
you go.
He knew Hex was going for that health pack, man, and he was ready. Always fun to watch. Ouch. All right, well, it looks like Canada going to cruise. Agilities fell once more. Canada so close to taking this map. There we go, and Rolf deciding to go crazy on that Zenyatta, man. He's getting the kills.
Tries to actually, he does take out the Gorilla in the front line.
Wow. All right.
It should be just cleanup from here on out for Canada.
From Russia.
Oh, it's going to be the Primal Rage coming out from Sharik, trying to knock players off the map. He's not able to find anybody directly in front of him. Nobody's dropped.
Oh my God.
Oh, I lied. There are a lot of people going off the side. Yep, I definitely lied to you guys. You see 3 players fall.
He's going to be a nano boost down. 2 kills so far for Singapore. This could be that opening. EMP's used in response by Russia over on the point. Rage of Tofu gets blown up. Chow also found Zest with the damage from the blast here. Rage of Tofu, while being desuited, is able to find a pick, but Sharik just swats him aside with his hands. It's almost 2 ticks for Singapore up on this point, and Sharik has to do it on his own, but he's fine. He's got so much health, drops the shield, and the cavalry's arrived. Pulse Bomb doesn't connect on towards Cup, for the rest of Russia have got themselves here. Overtime. Mercy Mine, by the way. Right, we've got it ready to go. Let's see, though. Soundbearer comes in. This is for Singapore, so now Neon's gets attacked. He doesn't even get the chance to use that tactical visor. Shadowburn and Chow shut him down 2v1. And Singapore, that was their biggest chance. It was one of them at the very least, but he's not going to have a chance to use his ultimate at all, Matt. He's going to have to desperately come in for a bit of stall to make it happen. Again, self-destruct on the point by Chow. This time, not quite as explosive, but definitely sending the same message, is to get off our lawn.
Yeah, and you see the attack visor coming in at the end here, but I mean, Chow just gets right in his face. It's way too late. And I gotta say, Forsaken with the EMPs was so good in this first half for Russia.
What's going on, though? Somehow Neontiz actually gets a kill with the attack visor and finds Shadowburn with a beautiful Helix rocket. That may still not be enough, because again, Sharik is that last man on the payload. Rage of Tofu's getting
Shadowburn. Is Russia still on the payload and moving it very closer towards the end?
Well, it looks like Shadowburn and Yungunji have the same idea here. It might be the duel between the two of them. Oh, it doesn't last very long. It's the right-click Shadowburn finds the head of Yungunji with those shurikens, and now he's got freedom to poke around from the backside. Zest has been indomitable so far for Singapore, but again, he's lacking teammates, he's lacking time, and the payload is awful close to that yellow box of victory. You can see the cleanup crew is in full effect now. Shadowburn as well, continuing to poke from the sides. Desperate times from Singapore as they throw themselves at this.
Yeah, and Rage of Tofu's out of the mech. Neon Tear's the only one up, and that should be all.
Hey, baby, it ain't salt. So anyway, let's talk about the schedule here, or what we saw actually today. It was basically Sweep City. You know, call the street sweepers over here because we got to clean up the streets. The streets is real. The streets is real. Okay, and it was basically 4-0s across the board.
I like consistency like that. Yeah. I appreciate
very
it.
pleasing.
It's
Very lucky.
super pleasing to look at. Yeah.
Very lucky. Some lucky
Super lucky.
consistency.
That's very lucky.
Yeah, and you know, hey, I mean.